Okay. What happened to others? Yeah, Steffi has come. Okay, did you finish that backstitch and basting?
Ma'am, I don't have the clothes today at the
Okay.
gym.
Okay. And Magna, what about you?
Yeah, I finished.
Okay. Can you show me the design? Not like this. I told you yesterday to do it on a picture, like make a picture of basting and
That I started.
okay, you have to finish it today itself. Okay, you have lot more works to do, complete, like sieving. So many other. Okay. Hi, Steffi. Have you completed basting and um backstitch?
Ma'am, the image, right?
Yeah.
No, ma'am, I've not completed.
Yeah. Complete it soon. Okay, because you
Okay,
have to
ma'am.
submit it on January.
Okay.
You have so much to complete. The next work I'm going to give you today. Okay.
Ma'am, what all are the things we have to submit on January?
January, you have to submit two records. One for elements of design and textile science, and the other record for garment construction. That you have to do anyway. That is what sir is saying, Chairman sir and Joshi sir. So you have to go to if you have if in your, to your friend's place or somewhere and please do the saving. I'll show the video now. Okay. The,
Ma'am, later on, will you tell how which all are the things we have to include in the record?
yeah, after this class, last class today, you have two classes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So uh, the second period, I'll tell you what you have to do. Okay.
Okay.
So, what about others? I'm going to start the video. I'm going to show you the different types of seams. Huh? Okay. Let's start now. Just watch it. Okay. And if you have any doubt regarding this, you can text me or you can ask me. I can send the video to you. And you have to do these seams. See how it is. See the seam. First one is seams. There are three types of seams. Just watch it. Okay. Reina, Reina and Anna, you are going to watch a video. I'm going to show the different types of seams, and you have to do it in your record, and you have to submit it on January 1st. Okay, so just watch the video, and this is plain seam. Just watch the video. You have to place two fabrics together, and you have to stitch. See, these all pins are used. Yeah. And that is plain seam. Okay. And the next one is curved seam. and remove the all pins. Yeah, first do back stitch and then do the plain stitch. Yeah. And you have to complete the whole seam like stitching in a curved path. Understood? Yeah. And do back stitch. See. So this is how a curved stitch is done. Understood? And the other one is cornered stitch. Just watch the video. Before doing this corner stitch, what you have to do is you have to cut a fabric of a square fabric, and you have to cut a corner. You have to cut out a corner. You can see here a corner is cut out, and you can give a different fabric for doing cornered stitch. Okay, and you can take a different colored fabric like this, having 1 inch on the both corners. Okay, just watch the video, then you can understand. See, see. First stitch on one side. See, you have to cut at the corner, and make the fabric straight. The other side of the corner, no, you have to make it straight. And see, see. Understood? You have to take the other side of the corner, and you have to stitch it straight. See. So this is a cornered seam. Understood? Do you have any doubts on this? If you have doubt, I can send you the video also. You have to do it for your record work, okay? And the next one is I'm going to explain two types of seam finishes. And just watch the video.
Ma'am,
Okay, tell me.
Nidhi tried to join, but she can't join due to some issue.
Okay. Okay. Is she in waiting room?
No, ma'am, she
No.
can't join.
Okay. What happened?
I don't know, ma'am, some issues.
Tell her to try again.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Just watch the stitched, turned and stitched seam. Okay. First, you have to do plain seam. Then you have to turn. First, you have to stitch a seam first. See. Understood? You have to iron like this. You have to press on both sides in the same way. Now stitch on that. When you start any seam, you have to do first. You have to do back stitch on the starting and At the ending also, you have to do back stitch to lock that side. You have to stitch through that fold which you have ironed. So that is turned and stitched seam. You have to stitch on the both sides, okay? And the next one is stitched and pinked seam. I, there is an shear or an scissor is available, that is pinked shear, and when we cut with that scissor you get a zigzag effect on a fabric. I'll show you, just watch the video. This is the finished seam. First you have to, yeah, first do a seam. Yeah, trim it. So that is stitched and pinked seam. Then I'm going to show you the video of self enclosed seam. And there are three types of self enclosed seams. They are French seam, fat felt seam, and mock French seam. So watch French seam. Watch flat fill seam first, okay? Yeah. See. Do a seam on the side, first of all. And the iron. Or do press with the iron box. Okay. folded. Yeah, together. For all these purpose are all pins are used. Understood? Just the wrong side. Both look same. So that is fat felt seam. Okay, and the other one is French seam. French seam. Just watch it. That is a French seam, and the other one is I'm going to show what is mock French seam. Yeah, start with the plain seam. On the both side, you have to fold it inward motion. So that is mock French seam. And the next seams I'm going to show is top stitching seams. And there are two types we have to study in this chapter. That is double top stitch seam and mock flat seam. Okay. Now watch double top stitch seam. In this she have used the printed fabric, but you have to use the plain white fabric. Okay. And if it is necessary, you can use light shades of fabric like pink or light blue, like that. And white is more preferable. Okay, watch this. And this is the finished work. Okay. Yeah. And you have to do it on the both sides. So that is double top stitch seam. And the other one is mock flat seam. I'm sorry, that video is not there. I'll show you in the other class. Okay, by mistake, I think it has got deleted. So I'll show mock flat seam in other class. Just remind me, okay? If I forgot to show. And the next I'm going to show east seam and gathered seam. East seam. See how seam is done. Two markings are there. Mark that 2 points with all pin. See, you have to take one fabric which is longer and one is small. See, first you have to stitch, do by hand stitch or machine stitch, like that. You have to stitch on fabric, okay? The la, fabric which have more size.
Ma'am,
Yeah, Steffi, tell me.
ma'am, I'm joining through my phone. I'm in the waiting room
Okay,
now.
okay. Let me see. Okay, you have joined, right? Steffi have joined. Steffi, do you want me to play it again?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So take the fabric which have more length and stitch a running stitch on it, and see. See. You can see small folds there, that is east stitch. Yeah. So this is how an east seam is made, stitch or stitched, and the other one is gathered seam. You can do gathered seam by hand and sewing machine. Now we are going to show how a gathered seam is formed by sewing machine. For gathered seam, what you have to do is you have to make the stitch length larger, like you have to increase the stitch length in the machine. Okay, and you have to stitch a seam line on the side of a fabric. You have to make it correct. You have to stitch a fabric. Straight. So, students, so this is how a gathered seam is formed. Okay, and this is time to end the class. See you in the next class. Okay, and now and all watch the video after the class. Okay, when it get uploaded. Okay, so thank you, students.